This video features a fireside conversation between Keith Stanley, President and CEO of University City Partners, and Councilmember Malcolm Graham of Charlotte's District 2. Filmed on May 14th, 2025, during the Charlotte Mecklenburg Library Small Business and Entrepreneur Summit at the University City Regional Library, this dialogue explores the power of civic leadership, public service, and the role of libraries in supporting entrepreneurship and economic development. This summit was made possible through a partnership between Charlotte Mecklenburg Library and its collaborators, University City Partners, North Carolina IDEA, Carolina Small Business Fund, and the Boost Pad.
The city's changing. Can we all acknowledge that?
Yeah.
Right? So part of my goal is to make sure that people are part of the change and not victims of it.
Right.
So that's hard, right? I think you have to be very intentional about that. Now, go do business. The city, we don't discriminate against anybody, right? We'll do business with anybody. But I think there's got to be some intentionality about really leaning in and identifying individuals. All those firms are small business that I talked about, and that the city's trying to make them halfway. They were prepared. There were resources to the table. Using the football analogy, they were at the 20-yard line getting ready to score a touchdown. They just needed a little help to push them forward, and that's what the city did. And so we have to be really intentional. We have to be realistic. Because I'll get a phone call at 12 o'clock. Oh, Malcolm, you're doing such a good job. Beatties Ford Road, we love the improvement. Blah blah blah. Right? At 12:05, why are you running all the people away? You're terrible, man. You don't care about your people, right? How do you balance that, right? And how do you balance that when we are providing services to individuals, whether it's healthcare service, substance abuse services, or helping them find a home, and they say no. And yet Leah, wants to open up a business there and say, I don't want to open up a business there because people are hanging on the street. How do you, right? A lot of the issues that we encounter on Beatties Ford Road aren't bad people.
No.
They're in bad situations.
Right.
And if you're in a bad situation and then you decline help, makes it worse. So the county does have, along with the city, clinicians in terms of mental health, police calls when we arrive there. We have sometimes social workers go with the police officer on response. We do work with the unhoused and homeless population, right? But Mecklenburg County generally is driving the car on all those issues.
If you were to give us any type of advice when it comes to our business and getting over that fear or approaching that fear, what would it be? Yeah,
that's a great question. Don't be afraid to fall down. I go back to the resources that are available, right? When you make a mistake, when you fall down, when you get up, there's always somebody there, a resource, a program, an institution ready to pick you back up. First thing, which is a lost skill that people don't do anymore, read the paper. Everything you want to know is being reported. Well, so I still have paper.
Yeah.
The information, turn off the cable stuff, right? That's just garbage. Get real news, business publications, the Charlotte Observer online, tells you everything that you need to know. If it's related to a city issue, every city council has a district, so this is a district representative. I represent District 2. That will be able to help fulfill any questions, concerns that you may have about what the city is doing. But I would do that. Just pay attention to what's happening around you, and the best way to do that is just read the paper, watch the news, and taking notes like you're in class, and then follow the food chain where it goes. Information's out there. That's not the problem. Accessing information is not a problem either. It's just you taking the time to go seek it out, and a good place to start. Right?